Hi, my name is David Fleming from Disciples Ignited, and we are studying Gems in John, devotional thoughts throughout the Gospel of John. Now, today I'm going to be sharing with you from John chapter 5, and the verse that we'll be reading together is verse 23. I'll be reading to you from the NIV. And this is Jesus speaking. He said, "Whoever does not honor the Son does not honor the Father who sent him." Now, what does that have to do with us today? Well, actually, I believe that it has a lot to do with us today. I've been walking with the Lord for over 50 years, and I've seen many different emphases being put upon different things throughout Christendom during my walk with the Lord. When I got saved, it was in the 1970s. We called it the Jesus movement. Everybody, as a young person, we were focused on Jesus, in love with Jesus. We were zealous for Jesus. But at the very same time, there was a great outpouring of the Holy Spirit upon many different churches throughout the nations. Some of these were evangelical churches and churches that normally didn't flow in the full gospel like Pentecostals did. But there was, within their ranks, there was a great emphasis on the Holy Spirit, and many good things were learned and taught in the charismatic movement. Yet we found, as I lived through that, I found that many people put all their focus on the Holy Spirit, but they really didn't focus too much on Jesus. It was always the Holy Spirit. And then after the charismatic movement, we saw that change and the focus began to be on God the Father. And some even began to teach that there was the age of the Spirit, the charismatic movement, and now we're in the age of God the Father. Let me ask you, my friend, where is that in the Bible? It's not. And why is this dangerous? Well, let me share with you why. Jesus said, if you do not honor me, you're not honoring the Father at all because he sent me. What did the Father do? The Father was always talking about his Son. He said, this is my Son in whom I'm well pleased. Listen to him. The writer of the book of Hebrews said, fix your eyes on Jesus. Jesus himself taught us that the Holy Spirit was going to be sent by the Father to teach us about Jesus. Jesus is the fullness of the Godhead in bodily form. We do not know the Father except that he has been revealed to us in fullness through Jesus. We really don't even know the Spirit except how Jesus has revealed him in the way he lives, in the way he ministered. We see the fullness of the Spirit. And so Jesus, we find, is our anchor. He's the one that keeps us in check. He keeps us in balance. So yes, there's much to be learned about God the Father and much to be learned about God the Spirit, but only as we focus our attention on Jesus, in whom the fullness of the Father, the fullness of the Spirit is seen. Think about that, because we want to honor God in all ways. But Jesus said, if you don't honor me, you're not honoring the Father. So think about that. And join with me tomorrow as we share more gems in the Gospel of John. See you tomorrow.